Hey, so what I'd like to do this time is demonstrate the tools that AIschool.com has available for instructors, specifically for creating rubrics. It seems like it's a very effective tool, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to put a very professional rubric in place. So let's go ahead and look at the desktop. Alright, so I'm at my account. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And once I get signed in, then I've got my launch pad for all the various AI tools, but then also over here we're going to write it says see all tools, and click there, and then rubric. We want to look at the rubric. I've already generated one. I'm going to look at another one. And so basically it's pretty straightforward. You fill out the form. These are post-secondary, and the assignment title is, I'm going to call this a let's see, processor socket comparison essay. Students who, wow, will write an essay comparing the different types of motherboard socket and processors in use currently. The essay should be 1,000 words and should include both AMD and Intel products. I'm going to make this a 5-point scale, which actually I should probably put this part down here and the additional information. So the essay should be 1,000 words and should include AMD and Intel products, and it should contain a traditional thesis, and use correct grammar and punctuation. Oh, it doesn't like that should in there. Oh well. Standards. I'm going to upload the standard for the CompTIA A+ exam. I already have that document created, and basically it gives the standards that the students need to meet for the entire class. And so let's see if I can find that particular document. Ah, there we go, AI trainer document. I'm going to use a PDF file this time. Okay, I'll upload that. Basically what this is, it's a PDF file produced by CompTIA that contains all the standards and the domains that are tested on the CompTIA A+ exam. So it will be very specific about the requirements for processors and the various and sundry types. It will be geared specifically for the test rather than what may or may not be in use actively. Alright, so then at that point I'm going to generate it, and let's see what we get. There we go. Okay, so the format looks nice. It's got the criteria here, it's got the scores here. 5-point score, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Clearly articulated, insightful, and well positioned in the introduction. That's the thesis statement. Absent or completely off topic would be unsatisfactory, and excellent, full credit would be clearly articulated, insightful, and well positioned. Comparison, a thorough comparison of AMD and Intel sockets demonstrating deep understanding. Use of technical example, uses detailed examples with accurate technical terminology. Grammar and punctuation, virtually free of grammatical errors, excellent use of punctuation, structure and length. Clear logical structure meets or exceeds the 1,000-word limit. And so thesis statement ensures that thesis is clear and provides that. Comparison of sockets includes detailed information for both AMD and Intel, which was a requirement. Use specific examples and correct terminology, grammar and punctuation, and then essay length and structure. So that appears to me to be a reasonable rubric. Now, the thing about this is currently loaded into a text editor. So what you could do at this point is you could edit this to add your own flavor to it. So once this document is created, then you would go back in, and since this is a word processor basically, you would go in and edit this document. You can add links to it, you can mark it up however you choose. You've got the various and sundry tools for doing whatever editing you need to do for word processing. Let's say you wanted a suggestion on say thesis statement requirement. Let's go to AI tools, and you can create a custom prompt. You can simplify the statement. You can fix spelling and grammar, make it shorter, make it longer. You can change the tone. Let's make the tone more academic. And now it's doing that. Make sure that the thesis is clearly stated in order to guide the direction of the essay. So basically, yeah, you can modify things as you see fit. You can emojify, you can do a TLDR, you can translate it into various and sundry languages. There are a lot of different tools that you can use to work on the text. Over here, this is just basically the prompt that creates your class. And then if you wanted to share or export, if you want to share this document with your class, then you basically are creating a link that you would paste into Canvas or however you wanted to export it to your class. If you want to export it as a document, you can send it out as a PDF, as a Google Doc, or as a Google Classroom. What I would probably do is send it out as a PDF file or possibly a Google Doc and then embed it in my assignment. And that way you could basically provide it for all your students to see, and it would be open. They wouldn't have to open the document. It would be embedded and visible within the assignment. So, but however you choose to do that, there are a lot of different things you can do. Basically sharing it with them would work just as well, because if they go there, they're going to see this document anyway once you have it edited. Okay, so that tool seems to be fairly effective in building rubrics. There are a lot of other tools available. Let's go back in and let's look at some of these other tools real quickly. Okay, so worksheets. If you use that sort of thing, you could generate these worksheets. You can generate them in this tool and then import them into Canvas. You can create lesson plans. This might be more geared towards K through 12 education, but planning never hurts. Create multiple choice quizzes. That also would be an effective tool. Text leveler. You can verify your grade level as far as the text that you're writing. Build your own instructions that let you to build assignments and documents based on your own requirements. Of course, the rubric we've already looked at. IEP, probably would never find an opportunity to use that, but you could use a translator if you have students in class that need translation services. That's not bad. You can develop a vocabulary list, particularly from that document that I had uploaded earlier. You can develop a vocabulary list there. If you're doing different, probably wouldn't be so effective. Well, actually it would. You can generate scenarios, and that's what I would do in my classes, generate scenarios that end up being, you come into a situation like this where this is wrong and this doesn't work. These are the symptoms of the system. How do you fix it? And that's the sort of word problem I would develop. Jokes, I don't know how effective that is. Behavioral intervention, that's definitely K-12. Time-based activities, also K-12. letters of recommendation never hurts to be able to turn out one of those. Course outline, that's also maybe not the most useless thing in the world. If you're developing a course or developing curriculum, that might be a helpful thing. Class newsletter, maybe, maybe not. Performance tasks, also maybe, maybe not. Generating a syllabus, if nothing else, this might help you when you're working in simple syllabus to create the statements that you want to make, and then you can copy and paste them into simple syllabus, if nothing else. And then PLC, that is, if you run meetings, that might be something worthwhile. Anyway, there are quite a few tools here that are available, and I'm sure that they have other things on the way. So this might be worth looking into and using as a test run, maybe to evaluate an AI tool. Okay, so maybe that was helpful. If it is, and if you have questions about SchoolAI, please let me know, and I will help you in any way I can. Thank you.